Yeah, we first went to, and I'm embarrassed to even tell this, we went to the Baptist preacher's house.
Uh-huh.
And I don't even remember who it was at that time, and I'm glad because I hold a grudge against him. I think I do remember too which one it was, but he was straight-laced. I mean, he didn't give an inch on anything. And he refused because Martha had been divorced.
Right.
And so I said, well, come on, we'll go to the Methodist preacher's house. And Brother Chun was there. He was just a honey of a guy. And we went across the street a little ways to their house, and he was home. And I told him, he knew me already, and I told him about Martha and Horace and what the situation was. And he said, sure, I'll be glad to marry you.
Yeah. And they'd only known each other 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She had the first date with him when she got off the bus that afternoon in front of the store.
I was going to tell you. You can tell that story.
Yeah. Because we was going to Nanny's, and he took us up there, and he asked her for a date before we even got there.
Well, the
And she
story
said
I've
yes.
always been told was he dated you for a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
And then you married Jack.
No, I was already married to Jack. But
When
I
you
had
dated?
left Jack.
Oh,
I
okay.
left Jack and come to Aunt Minnie's. There was a
Okay.
reason for that, and I
Okay.
had planned to get a divorce from him.
Okay.
So
All
I dated Horace 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Marie,
While
I
I was
hope
there.
you don't show that around.
No.
So then the story I was told was that Daddy met the train every time the train came to town to see if there was any new blood coming off that train that he could date. And I guess Mother got off of it one time.
She got off the bus.
The bus, okay.
The bus come and parked, stopped right in front of that store.
Oh, Daddy's store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that when we got off that bus, we went in because Chloe was working there, Chloe Helms,
Uh-huh.
and so we knew him, and we went in there, and so we asked if there was anybody there that would take us up to Nanny's, and of course Chloe, that was where he lived too, him and Doris, and so Horace says, "Oh, I will." So he carried us up there, and and he asked Martha for a date that night. I mean, that very minute, and so she went out with him that night.
Wow.
3 months later, she got married.
Yeah, because we both went to work at the packing house.
Yeah.
She and I did. And then we rented a house because Jack finally come down there.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want him to because I was running from him.
Yeah.
At that time because he had done something real bad that he didn't need to be. I didn't need to be living with him. But anyhow, that was twice in that summer. So anyhow, so Horace and Martha got married. They got married. So then we rented a house together and lived together for quite a while.
The 3 of you?
4 of us.
4 of us. Oh.
4 of us.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the 4 of us. Yeah, we did. We rented Nellie Hughes's house, the one she had.
Okay.
I can't think of her husband's name right now. But anyway,
Okay.
we rented that house and lived there for quite a long time.
And then they bought that house.
Yeah, when they bought that house over on,
I don't know what the name of the
well, I
street.
never forget that street. But anyhow, anyway, they bought that house, and so Jack and I were left there, and Daddy and Mama bought a house up down there by Carlton and Frankie. It had a little orange grove with it, and so they bought that, and we moved in.
She's got me on record.
Smile, you're on candid camera.
On candid camera.
Okay.
Wow. What fun stories.
I watch it a little bit, Pig.
Yeah. Well, see, Martha had just gotten out of service.
Yes, I know.
She had just got out of service, and I said to her, I said, you want to go to South Florida? She said, yeah. So she and I caught a bus and went down there and went to work.
So you were on the bus with her when she
Yeah.
came down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was on the bus with her. She and I was together. Yeah.
Okay, well then how did you date Daddy earlier?
No, I've been down there earlier.
Oh, okay, and then you've gone back.
I'd gone back home.
Okay, and then you went back down again.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, with Mother.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I've been down there earlier.
So he met the bus.
Yeah, he met me.
I went down there one time and I dated Within.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
That must have been an experience.
it was. Well, that night,
You went to Plan B then, huh?
that night, I took her home. I said, why don't you go to Alabama with me? I'm leaving tomorrow. And she went in and packed her clothes and left.
Oh, left.
She went to Alabama with me.
You know what Daddy
You
said?
talk, you
Daddy
talk about
said she
somebody
brought-
hot in their collar.
When he arrived with her.
No,
You know
but
what Daddy said?
I had to do some tall talking
When
on
you-
the way to Alabama because I was going with her at the time.
And then you had been out on a date and then invited her to go to Alabama. with
Well, she spent the night. She stayed with us
And right on the farm.
for over a week.
you. I never knew that.
Yeah,
That was
How
hot in
old
their
was
collar
she?
about it.
huh?
How old was she?
Oh, she was.
Older than I was.
You know, she was. I don't know if she had graduated or not.
Well, she didn't graduate from Stetson. She ended up, I don't know why, but she ended up graduating at Florida Southern.
Well, I
I'm
don't
talking
think
about this is high school.
Oh, high school.
high school.
High school?
Yeah.
Gosh, it was back
Well,
in the
it,
40s.
this, I was going to leave. No, it wasn't the time I was going to the service. But anyway, she
Well,
came
Mom
home.
and Dad married?
Yeah, they were married.
Okay, because I got married in
Yeah.
46.
And,
And I was born in 47.
and
Okay.
but I was.
So she would have been graduated if they were married.
Yeah.
Okay. She was over
Probably.
Stetson.
I can't remember what years it was. Just
Well,
remember
that's
that.
interesting. I didn't know you ever dated her and took her home with you.
Well,
Okay,
I was
for
I was
week.
just kidding.
For a week.
I just,
You were kidding.
huh?
You were kidding, and she took you up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he took her across the state line.
I know. And I understand she was a wild spirit.
Wow, child.
Because when I started
Who is
high
she?
school, she was my dad's sister.
Oh, okay.
When I started high school, and people would ask me, you know, I'd tell them who I was, and they said, "Oh, I hope you don't have your aunt's personality."
Well, somebody did because she didn't have any.
I think she was quite a character.
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm.
Daddy said she brought a cotton basket full of shoes with her.
She did.
Daddy said that. That's what he said.
Well, I
rather
went back
spoiled.
home. I went back home that night and told Daddy, I said, Whitney's going back home with us. And he said, what? I said, yes. So she did.
For a
And,
week. Did you
but
take her back to Florida?
Huh?
Did you take her back to Florida?
No, a horse came up and got her.
Oh.
But
Come get your sister.
but I got her a date with somebody else.
Okay.
We all went out, you know.
Monroe Weeks, wasn't it?
Huh?
Didn't you get Monroe Weeks?
Yeah. Well, you went with us.
I don't remember that. I shut it out of my mind.
Things were a little free back then, I guess.
But
I was
And you had already been in the
The
service?
frolicking 40s.
What?
You had already been in the service and come
No,
back? No,
no,
you hadn't
this
joined the
past
service, yes. Okay. Yeah. It's a little bit wild, doesn't it?
I love these old stories.